Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is all about One Piece Bounty Rush, so be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content on Bounty Rush going forward. That being said, today's video like goal is going to be 1,000 likes, and if you guys enjoy the content, be sure to help us hit our like goal here. It is very quick to do, very easy to do, but it helps out tremendously on the channel, helps the videos rank higher in searches, etc. So be sure to do that. Anyways, that being said, by the way, not just for my channel, for all your favorite YouTube channels, right? That being said, what's the video topic? So for today's video, we are taking a look back at some of the early content from Bounty Rush, and one of the very first trailers, I think they dropped like 3, but I only have one of them open right now. But anyways, one of the very first trailers for Bounty Rush, and my very first One Piece Bounty Rush video. So yeah, that's Bounty Rush that you guys are looking at. So obviously, if you guys play the game, this is like completely different, right? It's like, what are we even looking at here? We're gonna react to that video live, so we're gonna watch through the entirety of it and kind of go through spoilers. It's pretty painful because it's my first impressions. I have no idea what I'm doing. The game had literally just came out. So to recap what happens with Bounty Rush, we're currently in the 2-year anniversary period, and the game looks way different. If you play the game, you know. If you haven't, you can, I guess, check out some current Bounty Rush content. So anyways, that being said, the game was launched like this. It was very unpolished whenever it came out, to say it lightly. This is something that actually happens on a side note with a lot of Bandai games. They kind of rush them out, and the finished product is not finished at all. And this game was very buggy, very bad. It wasn't it. So what they wound up doing was they wound up taking the game down completely, and you could still download the application, but it was just in maintenance, so to speak. And it was a very prolonged maintenance. I'm talking months. And ultimately, when they were done with the maintenance, they remodeled the game entirely, and the game came up in the current product it is now, that they've been building on since for the last couple of years. So this video was dated March 29th, 2018, so, you know, it is what it is, and Bounty Rush has changed quite a bit. So, again, we're going to take a look at the trailer and then go from there. Gameplay looks way different, right? Interesting thing to note about this is this trailer was published on March 18th, so literally just a week and a half before the game came out. So there's that. They were still trying to promote it even as late as that, talking about pre-release campaigns. So the game came out, and you might as well effectively call this Bounty Rush beta. That's pretty much what I guess you would call it. But it wasn't a beta. It was the actual game, right? It's really weird. But you notice a lot of the way that they had the game in terms of like the character arts and some of the combos that the characters do is actually in the finished product. Like, they didn't change a lot of that stuff, but they did change the core gameplay. So all this is still very common stuff, especially that Shanks there. So let's take a look at the actual game. And again, I do have my commentary from the initial video. We're going to kind of live watch this video together, I guess. So here we go. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. Did I say another? Well, it's the first one because the game officially launched, I believe, today. And I want to go over the game. Hold on. Sorry, D-Free, man. I'm going to actually just put the speed on 1.25. So I might sound a little more squirrely, but it is what it is. Talk a little faster. Because honestly, the game itself doesn't give a whole lot of detail. Beginner tip, pro tip, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you go over to the menu first and foremost and collect your gifts, because there should be a lot of gifts in there. Like, I think we all start off with a Shanks for the pre-register bonus for everybody that is going to go ahead and play, and, you know, all the accumulated gifts for the pre-registrations. So there was a lot of stuff in there, a lot of rainbow diamonds or whatever they're called. In fact, yes, it says rainbow diamonds. But can I just say really quick before I proceed that, you know, the words not fitting in the boxes, that's got to be something that they fix. Like, change device, that doesn't make any sense. That's not... See, this is what I mean by unpolished. I literally said the game doesn't really tell you anything. You guys will be able to watch this video if you want to without my interruptions down below. I'll leave it down below for you. I literally say the game doesn't really tell you much when you log in and you start going. Like, it doesn't really explain much to you. And even like things like the boxes, like the text, like not being in the box, this is like very unpolished stuff and very minor, but presentation matters, right? I don't know who sanctioned that. That's not okay. But another really big tip that I want to point out is come over to help when you got the time and read through this stuff. I myself am not done, but trust me, you will want to.
I should not have to tell you to do that.
So quick and simple, and honestly, I think it's too quick and too simple. It doesn't really tell you a lot of things, because as soon as you're done with the tutorial, if you decide to even play it, it brings you here, and it's like, well, what do I do now? Because there's a battle button, and you would think
oh,
the battle
yeah.
button for a lot of people is how you go ahead and play. And
dude, I remember. Oh, yeah, the freaking tutorial was like 2 minutes long, and most of the time I hate tutorials. Oh, by the way, the Alabaster map looks pretty much the same. Anyways, I hate tutorials typically, but in this one I was actually really frustrated because the tutorial went and it was done and it just put you on the home screen, and I was like, wait, what do I even do anymore? Like, you just don't even know what you're doing. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about here.
Yes, it is, but that's PvP. And you actually come over to quests and you jump over to the chapters, and we're going to do this here, and you can play through PvE content and then of course get the rewards. So first and foremost, before we do that, though, I did want to go ahead and do a summon for you guys. I actually pulled Mihawk, which is pretty awesome. I got him, and I'm still working on him myself. And here's his voice. So yes, there should be a lot of diamonds. I got like one.
By the way, your account should have transferred over. What you had here should have transferred over. I believe that's what happened.
50, I think. So you should be able to do a few pulls. I got one pull that was bad. Second pull got Mihawk, and there are a few other good characters here, featured characters, I must say. I think Luffy's probably one of the better ones because he's an AoE character, meaning he hits on an area of effect. Let's go ahead and jump into our first of the video, but my third, I guess.
Way different summon animation.
Well, so you guys can see the summon animation for this game.
Wow.
Okay. So all the characters jump out. They come through in one by one. Okay, and then we have your Saki.
Like
We're probably going to pull a Johnny. All right, and we have Morgan, Captain Morgan.
Even the models look way different, though. They're a lot more glossy now.
It's been a while since I've seen the anime. We're going to get some Fishmans. Okay. Oh, the other one. Hachan. There we go. Oh, doubles. So what happens with these, when you get multiple, you don't get to actually keep them. They get limit broken. So I'll talk about that in just a moment. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can. And after this summon, before we get into too much else, Helmepo, we're going to talk about my ideas on this game and how it can be improved. And I'm going to give you guys the quick, short answer for a review. So that wasn't that great of a summon, but unfortunately, well, fortunately, excuse me, the characters that I did already have get limit broken. Now, the crystals below, I believe, are what signifies how many limit breaks they've gotten already. So you see the first Helmepo was 3, and then the other one was 4. So the one that I have in my inventory already in my crew, as the game would call it, is getting limit broken. So that helps out as far as like the character himself goes. If I go over to the crew and check out mine, here he is. So his stats have already gone up. The base stats have improved. They have 200 plus 68 for the HP on that first row, whereas other characters that aren't limit broken, like Zoro, for example, he doesn't have that.
Wait,
so on and so forth.
Hold on. Can I just take a look at that? Was there like leader skills? I swear I saw like a swordsman effect leader skill.
So that helps out as far as like the character himself goes. If I go over to the crew.
Yeah. Boost swordsman allies attack by 20%. Boost pirate allies defense. So even the skills were different. These are not, this is not typically how skills work in the game currently. And there was nothing about a leader or anything like that. It doesn't specifically say. The characters just have their traits there. But that's way different. 20% increases on swordsman allies specifically. Like, that's pretty cool. So that it's way different.
Check out mine. Here he is. So his stats have already gone up. The base stats have improved. They have 200 plus 68 for the HP on that first row, whereas other characters that aren't limit broken, like Zoro, for example, he doesn't have that, so on and so forth. So that's how that works. Forgive me if I am mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that I got that right. But for my brief analysis of this game, for the limited play that I have went through so far, and I think this stuff can change in the future when the game gets optimized better, but it has really bad, you know, how do I say this? Mapping. Like, the mapping for the controls isn't super good.
Yeah, it's still trash.
Not a battle, actually. I'm going to do the PvE so I can show you guys. But the mapping isn't super good, and the fact that the game has this camera in the top right corner is actually really annoying for me because, you know, I'm so used now to the SAO game, and this isn't the fault of the game. I just hate it. It has really bad camera angles, and I'm used to the SAO game where you can touch wherever you want. And this is my first time actually playing with Mihawk as well. You can touch wherever you want, and it works fine. You know, as far as like zooming in, zooming out, changing the camera perspective, but you have to actually touch that camera button.
that's pretty much how the game works now in a more modern way. Basically, what I'm saying is if you want to move the camera, you have to literally go to the top right corner, hit that camera button, and move it. It's like, no, bro, stop. You want me to press these bottom buttons? You want me to press on the D-pad type area? Yeah, it pretty much works like that now. Even though it's still not that great, the camera. And I was saying the mapping isn't great. I hate the layout of the buttons and all of that.
And then hold it and move it in order to do it. It's just something you have to get used to. It's just a weird aesthetic thing for me. But I think this is a good One Piece game. It reminds me a lot of what was it? Pirate Warriors 3. I think that was the name of the game.
It actually looks a lot like Pirate Warriors right here.
And he's not doing anything. So you can't really see where I'm tapping at most of the time, but he's not doing anything. Another thing that this game has is I know that it's going to be an intensive game. A lot of people will probably have some sort of issue with this game and its gameplay, but you know, I feel like that's something that'll change with optimization. But there's also a split-second delay that's actually noticeable when I tell him to move. When I take my finger off and then I go again, there's about a split-second delay. So it's actually, again, noticeable when it comes to playing the game. And hopefully that changes, you know, in the future as it comes down to some more optimization. It wants me to come over here. Apparently I haven't beaten every enemy, though, but I have to change the camera perspective to see who else is left. Oh, there you are. All right. Oh, there are a few more popped in. Never mind. Got a tasty drink. Can you please move? I was telling him to move. He wouldn't move. It's just really weird to have to put your finger in the top right corner, your thumb basically in the top right corner, and put the other one in the bottom left. It's a really weird aesthetic thing for me. Like, can you please like turn around? And I also wish there was like a dash button. And you know what it is part of it too is I am apparently pretty biased towards the new SAO Integral Factor game because that one I actually really enjoy that game.
So for context, SAOIF, I don't play that game anymore, but I did see that I had it listed as like a card here for some content that I used to do, don't do as much, like Dokkan or the Dragon Ball Super card game stuff. Anyways, I was playing it a lot, and I really liked the aesthetic of that game comparatively as another Bandai title. And for that game, some of the things I'm talking about here is just not a thing, right? At least they weren't when I was playing.
I love One Piece as a series, and if you haven't seen it, I implore you to do so. It's not done. I haven't actually watched it since Luffy fought Doflamingo and Gear 4th was a thing and all that. But I'm waiting so I can get binge, you know, so I can go ahead and binge a little bit.
I did binge, and basically I read the manga a little bit, but I haven't read or watched anything since they were explaining about since the Fishman returned and they were on their way to fight. I know who the Fishman's name is, but I kind of don't want to. It's not even like it's that modern, but I don't think the anime's hit that part yet. Maybe they have. But since the Fishman returned and they found out who was kind of screwing them over, and they were on their way to the big bad. So that's what I'll say in terms of the current arc.
Can I do a charge attack? Is he a fighter class? Yes, he is. And he can do the charge attack.
That's
all right,
different.
And that's how
charge
that looks.
attack?
Mihawk is actually really good.
I guess they brought that back, though.
Aspect,
for a while,
way,
that wasn't in the game.
Can you? Oh, my gosh, man. I'm literally putting my finger there for it to pull up the control for me to move, and it's not responding. That's actually low-key really annoying. He's just too strong, but I won, huh? Anyways, the PvP is a little bit different. It doesn't really play like this. What it is you're going to be matched up in a team, or you can, I imagine, get your friends to join a team with you. And from there, in fact, we'll just kind of do it. The game doesn't really tell you a whole lot. It's weird. That's why I said go read that stuff, because it's not going to tell you. We'll just do a random match, though. And then, you know, people funnel in. You know, you all play together. I'm on the enemy team, apparently. Don't know what's happening. Do I got to wait? Your team, it's not even me on that team. It says D-Free on the other side. Anyways, people come in, and you click ready when you're ready, of course. And you go up against the opposing team and try to steal their not gil, but their, whatever the, you know, the money is for the One Piece universe. Oh, and of course the game crashed. Okay.
Wow, Opera Omnia, SAOMD. I see FEH over there. Oh, man, throwback, dude. Ninja Voltage. There's a lot of games I used to play back then, bro, that I don't really play anymore. That I enjoyed, but I don't play anymore. Here's the login screen. It was way different.
About another month of development. So we're back. Let's go ahead and try it out again on the battle, and hopefully this time it doesn't crash. All right, let's see what happens. We got 29 seconds. Oh, it immediately threw me in. All right, that's different. All right.
I think this is a bot
crash,
fight.
But I didn't expect that either, because it didn't like allow me to team up. It just said, "Oh yeah, you're ready." I didn't hit the button, so.
Oh yeah,
another guy here apparently, Bruno. What's up, bro? You made an appearance in my video.
Yeah.
All right, so
it's just me and one other guy. It didn't even fill in with bots.
And come down this way. I need a shooter to activate those. I unfortunately don't have a shooter with me. So
that's pretty crazy. Specific traits to activate that. That actually is kind of a cool idea that I don't think is in the game currently. I haven't played that much in the last like 4 or 5 months, so if that's something that's come back recently, forgive me, right? But that's a cool idea.
All right, let's go this way, and there's gonna be some opposition over here.
Destroying
Gonna get this
chests.
loot. Or not? No, okay. I think you have to stand by it for a certain amount of time. And
That one is my treasure, though, I
Also,
believe.
there's a delay. I talked about the delay already, but it's actually a little bit worse online. It's like actually a lot worse online, to be honest.
NPCs, okay.
Like, you can even see it. I'm like telling him to move, and it's actually showing up on the screen, but he just hasn't moved yet. See, like right there? All right, here's some more opposition. A boss has not shown up yet, but of course we got this. Taking out the Royal Army in like one hit. Also, Mihawk is leveling up quite a bit, it seems. He's level 19, level 22 now, in fact. All right. Gotta hit this button. Boss appears. All right. And there's Bruno.
Bon Clay.
What's up, man? Can I fight him? You can fight him. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. The game is... No, why are you not moving? What the... Come on now. It's giving the impression that I suck, which I do suck, but like, come on now. Don't be biased against me. Of course I'm gonna die. That's cute. Yeah. All right.
The screen goes all red.
The other crappy thing is you come back as the other character and they reset your level. Okay. Back down to wherever. So let's come this way. I need to get some victories in my belt so I can level up a bit and fight him. All right, so some more Royal Army this way. Shanks. Okay, level 13, not enough. Oh, hey, there goes Bruno again. No thanks.
See, even like the primary objective of this, though, seems different, right? Me and him are probably playing it wrong, but the primary objective seems almost different. It's not the same treasures laid out across the map, capture the treasure, capture the flag type of deal that it is currently. It's a lot more combat-oriented versus just running, which they obviously instate like the boss battles and stuff like that and more combat-specific stuff in different modes. But that's kind of seeming like that's the primary objective here.
Thanks. Stay away from me. No thanks. Not about to fight you yet.
I believe I had another match,
All right.
though, where it was a
Let me
full
come this way,
board.
because your boy needs to get some leveling up. All right, there goes the Royal Army. I'm going to get those bottles. I could swear that was him again, but, like, don't care. Sorry. Yeah, this game has really bad camera angles. I got to get used to it. My bank is under attack. No! Well, if you're going to attack my bank, I'll go find my way to your bank. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
That was corny.
Gonna destroy those. All right. Team bank. This isn't my bank, so it is what it is.
Wait,
won't
no,
let me
go
get it or
back.
anything. Won't let me do anything at it.
You can't attack it? Come on, D-Free, don't be stupid. Oh, there it is. Come on, bro.
Oh, you attack it. Okay, got you. Got you. I got you.
Duh.
All right. It has a life bar? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, see, like, even that's different. The concept of that's different. It's not capture.
Yeah, it does have a life bar. All right, I'm attacking his base, or his bank, excuse me. Can you stop doing the little roll thing? That'd be really nice.
Oh, he's back.
Of course, he's here now before I can stop it, because why not? Or beat it. Can you? Oh, my God, Shanks. Are you kidding?
Attack enemy bank, yeah. Let me over!
All right, how am I going to do this?
Like, what's the point of the cannon? Can you, like,
Juked him.
shoot him from across the
He's
board?
got juked in the worst way. All right. I need some stuff. I gotta
Can't
get
even
stronger.
see
Oh,
him.
snap!
I was going to say,
That's
like,
so dumb.
I need to change
That
the
is
camera.
so dumb.
I needed to change the camera, man. Could
All
not
right, so
see him.
Mihawk is in. He's level 20, so that's good. Okay, we're almost out of time, I think. All right, we're going this way. Got to go ahead and I think
Still
give
the
this thing
same
some life
music.
or something, because this is mine.
I had to
bounty.
capture it back.
There we go. Bank
no,
is
fill
full
it
now.
out.
Okay.
Okay.
Royal Army, get out of my way, you heathens. You trash. All right. Okay, so we're going to come down this way. I think he's over there. Yes, he is. Oh, my God. Why do I never get to use my skill? Can you? Oh, my gosh. I never get to use my skills when I want to. Also, I've been tapping for a while, and he just decided to start actually attacking. That's incredible. That is incredible. Ah, man, I'm out of time. I'm going to lose.
I think that the objective here, just from watching my video, literally, was to try to get as much gold as possible and fill your bank up with it because the bar at the top shows that a little bit.
Is this one? Also sucks that there's no
The emotes.
button for dashing. I would like a dash button. Yeah, I lost. No. So I played like crap, but it also wasn't 100% my fault. And I'm not trying to blame it on the game. I like the game. It just has issues. So I'm going to be honest about that. You know, I probably brought it up like 5 or 6 times in the video, but still, nonetheless, it's a fun game. It has a lot of potential. I don't think it was ready to come out yet, unfortunately, but I do hope that you guys go ahead and play it nonetheless and get your own opinions on it, because maybe it works better for you than it does for me.
And I was justified because the game literally went down. Yeah, it had a lot of issues. It wasn't anything special. It looked fun. It was different, but it definitely had its problems. So they took it down, and I'm happy to see what it's become, man. And I think One Piece Bounty Rush is still a game that could see more improvement, right? Aside from things that the communities are always mad about in these gacha games, like rates and things like that, I think One Piece Bounty Rush as a product can still see more improvement and introduce more modes. But like, honestly, what games like this really are finished products at any point anyway? They all can improve, right? So I'm happy to see what it became, man. So again, 2 years in the making, basically. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you want to see this initial video, it'll be down below so you can watch it uninterrupted and on the regular speed. I had to put it on 1.25, otherwise this video would be like 45 minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, again, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be seeing all of you in the next video.